Hello there, my gorgeous girlies and boysies everywhere, and how are you this awfully grey and dismal day? It is Thursday. It is now 12:15 in the afternoon, and it is Slimming World evening. What date is it? Hang on, let's check the date. 10th of January. It's Thursday the 10th of January. So by now everybody will have got over Christmas and New Year. Happy New Year to each and every one of you beautiful people out there. I hope you had a good Christmas and I hope you had a good New Year. I was in bed. I think I'm going to... I usually go down to our Samantha's on a New Year, and I just think I'm going to even stop doing that. I know I'm being sort of like a miserable git, but it's like getting out of my nice warm house, having to go out and then lasting only a couple of hours, and then coming home again and not seeing the New Year in with my family anyway. So I just don't see the point in that. But I got fed and we had lots of little party things, which I enjoyed. I enjoyed everything. There was only one I didn't like. So other than that, and in being in the company of my beautiful family, I had a good New Year. So, getting cracked on. We are getting back into the makeup tutorials. Let's see if 2019 brings in a few more views for Nisa. If not, she might as well just mosey on out of here, because no bugger's interested. So let's get cracked on. Right, there we go. Hair turned back, moisturised, eyes primed and ready, because we're going to try these two new eyeshadows that I have got over Christmas. Look at the colours on those. Absolutely stunning. So I'm going to put those on tonight. Well, now. And they're by a company that's running around Facebook and Instagram called Phoera. Also got the foundation, and again, for those who have not seen my videos and my comments about this foundation, I love this foundation, and I'm 53 and it still loves my skin, so it's still okay for maturing skin. I have very dry skin, but as long as you're moisturise, this is brilliant, because I've also got the primer, which is to go with the foundation. The only thing I haven't got is the powder. I bought this for 75p off Amazon. And for those of you who haven't seen it, this is floating about. And it's floating about, it can be floating up to £20, this foundation, either on Instagram or Facebook. And I went on, what I do, it's just a bit of a trick that I do with everything that pops up. Anything that pops up, and I go, oh, I like the look of that, I write it down. Always write stuff down. Don't instantly go, oh, right, I'm going to buy that, because the rip-off merchants, those that trail through Facebook and Instagram, do not buy off them, because I've had my pants pulled down a few times. But what I do now is I go, oh, I like the look of that. So say this foundation came along and, oh, Phoera, so write it down. And I go either on Google itself or Amazon. eBay sometimes doesn't do the stuff that's trailing through. It's always worth trying though, just for try. If you don't find it on Amazon, then you're going to find it on eBay, that's for sure. Because I got a shock when I found this out. 75p. So, obviously, because I had to pay so low for it, I think the postage and packaging was about £1.89 something. But I'm still saying to you, that's better than 20 quid. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, the primer was only the same, a couple of pound. These beautiful eyeshadows that I've sent off for, and I have to say to you, there's quite a lot of colours within this company, and these were only a couple of quid off Amazon. Phoera on Amazon is where you're going to find it. But anyway, getting cracked on, we're going to put on a bit of a base. I always put on a bit of a base, don't I, just to get things going. I haven't even got that prepared. I'm prepared in every way. I just wanted to really tell you about, you know, this company that ripping people off. It's not fair. You know, I mean, people like you and I out there who there's people out there who can afford the full price of makeup. But, I mean, I'm not. Do you know what I mean? I'm one of those people who are on a budget, so I've actually put loads of stuff on. I've got the Phoera, which I find is quite dark. This is the concealer. And this is the one in light. And I think that's the lightest you can get it. And I still find that this is quite dark compared to the foundation. Normally the concealer is a lot lighter. But in this case it's not. So, right. So let's put a bit of colour on it, yeah, to get it started. And we're going to start off with this purple, because I'm going to put that in the corners. We're going to do purple and blues with a tiny bit of darkness in the corner. And I'm just going to show you on, and then I'll come back. Look how gorgeous that is. It is beautiful. And the pigment on it is absolutely fantastic. It is. For a couple of pound. What can you grumble? I mean, there's not everybody who likes the colours like Neezy does. But I do, you see. I like colour. And I think to myself, I'm only on this earth, you know, once, so why not? Sod it, nobody else than my eyes. And I mean, we're in a day and age now where we can. Where the hell's my bloody brush? Oh, it's here. Can't see for looking. Right, so I'm gonna get on. Don't know whether to put some more. I have put Freedom Pro Eye Primer on by what I did. I put that Phoera on primer underneath. Then I put that on the top. Then I put Phoera concealer on. And the only reason I have to do all that is because of this dry eye that I have, guys and girlies and boysies. You don't have to do all this. But I do because of this goddamn dry eye. I have to put layer and layer on because I have to make sure that it ain't going anywhere. Right, so I've put a bit more of that on. So that's going to make sure that the blue is going to stick. And I'm going to put this absolutely gorgeous blue on. Are you ready? Oh, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Obviously, my eyelid's still a bit wet, so there we go. Get a second layer on. Look at that. Oh, oh, that is so blue. It is actually called 103 Ice Blue. Oh, it is too. Gorgeous. Right, so I'm going to do that eye and I'm going to do that eye and then I'm going to come back to you. There we go. It's both of them on. How beautiful colours are those. So, that's just a couple of the colours from Phoera. Oh, she's just so mad. Right, so we're going to get the eyeliner done. We're going to get up here done with some, I shall find some nice shimmery stuff to put at the top there. But in the meantime, I'm going to get the eyeliner on and then I'll get back to you. There we go. Eyes are on, so I've done my eyebrows. Put my false lashes on for tonight, which are these beauties. Ooh, super glamorous. And I'm just waiting for the glue to set. I've just got a bit of a tip for you. Sent off for this because I keep banging on about my thread veins. You sometimes might get a little bit of thread veins coming through on your skin. So I bought this stuff for this one and it's actually working. I didn't think it would work. It's called witch hazel, and sometimes before you go for that dramatic, right, laser treatment, you know, because the laser treatment you go for comes in about 3 or 4 treatments. So, and they're like, what, 200 and odd quid a pop. So to get rid of them first, try witch hazel, £3. It's called Blemish Gel. It's for blemishes on your face, and it's in a gel form, and I thought the gel form would be a bit better because you can buy witch hazel in the liquid form, and I thought this one would be better because it's in jelly form, so you can just add it on, and this one doesn't look as angry. Does not look as angry anymore. It's gone right down, that one. I just keep rubbing it in. I've got a few on my chin here. So just that, man, I've just done that now. The tiniest amount. Just keep rubbing them in. And hopefully they should disappear. Something to do with the witch hazel, apparently. So I can only but tell you that it has been working with that one, and that one is a massive one. So give it a go. You never know. It's just worth giving these things a go, isn't it? Right, so after that bit of a tip, witch hazel on your thread veins, I am now going to get on with putting the foundation on. So obviously we've got to put a bit of this primer on, which I haven't done yet because I've been farting around with my eyes. They take about an hour to do, whereas it's only like 14 minutes because I've managed to pause you on there. So I'm going to pop some primer on, like so. Get it rubbed in. A little goes a long way. So that little bit, it just sort of travels as you're putting it on. And I'll come back to you. Right, that's primer on. Not going to put any of that goddamn thing on. It's actually darker than It does actually look dark. It is darker. Right, so we're going to start with foundation. 3 pumps to start with. Pre-washed, nice clean brush. That's what I'm going to put it on with. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to start off, say, this bit. I think I'll do around this bit area and then you can see. And for those who are not familiar to this brand of foundation, it is medium to full coverage, this one. So, you know, there's not a lot of building with this one. That's what I like about it. It just sits nice as well on the skin. Can you see? You not need much. I don't need any concealer whatsoever with it. So I'll come back to you when I've got all my foundation on. Right, there we go. All the foundation's on. Just one coverage. Medium to full. It's not that bad, is it? It is a good foundation and it lasts. Right, so next process, contour. Little bit of contouring. Let's put some shape in this old face. And I have reformed to a contour stick because I do find this does blend in better than the powder. So number 3s, always remember, number 3s. You can be as harsh and as gentle as you want with your number 3. I mean, sometimes I draw a line that I might leave a bit there and draw a bit there. Do you know, I don't have to go all the way around. You can just stagger it, you know. You don't have to, you know, be as precise as these that go ring, ring. Do you know what I mean? I like to do the number 3 because I do think it helps with the shading, but then you don't want to look like, you know, you've overdone it. Basically, you want it to look as natural as you can with the makeup that you're wearing. When you know you've plastered in makeup, you still want to look natural. So if we I just do the number 3, but just do it a little bit there, not an awful lot, just there, and obviously a bit under the chin, chinny. And then the bit that I like to accentuate, big word for easy, that is just under the lip at the bottom. Put a little brown. Just get a brush, and then can you see that? It's going to give the illusion of a fuller bottom lip. There you go. I don't know if anybody has these problems because I'm fat. I have these dimply problems here. There, see. So when I am throughout the day or evening, I have to just check on them because sometimes they can look quite bald. So I just have to, you know, just give it a little bit of a wiggle with your finger and it's blended back in again. Alright, can you see that now? There we go. Some tend to put a bit under the nose here. to give you a perkier nose. And some do the defining line down here. Now I find it's too much that, so I leave the nose. It's each to his own. There's no rule in makeup. You do how you... I'm just here to help you sort of like, or maybe give you better ideas on how to put your makeup on. And even if you just get half an idea or one idea out of the full tutorial that I give you, it's better than nothing. You know what I mean? I mean, like, selling this that's going round for £20 on flipping Instagram is a rip-off when you can buy it on Instagram for 75p. Oh, do you know, it charms me that. And then you just do the blending in. You can either go that way or you can go that way. And just get a decent brush. See? Gone. But it looks slightly darker there because it gives that shadow effect that your head, you've not got a big slap forehead. Especially if you've got a big forehead and very little fringe to cover it, then get some shadow on your face. But blend it in because you still don't want to go out looking, you know, with the lines on. So just get it blended in. You blend it in. And jobs are good. Right, I'll come back in a minute. Right, that's all blended in. Nose keeps running like a good one. So you're just going to have to excuse me if I keep putting the nose plugs in. Right, so I'm going to put a little bit of foundation on now. And I'm going to use e.l.f. today because the makeup looks quite good coverage. I am going to gauge that it needs a light. If I put a really heavy powder on top of this, it's just going to look twice as bad. So e.l.f. is quite a fine sort of, you know, like it's like you get granulated sugar and caster sugar. Well, this is the caster sugar to the makeup world in powder, because it's so fine compared to others. And just gonna put my top there, and then I'm just gonna do some lightly dusting to set it all in place. This compact arrived broken, so when it came and it was broken, I've ended up having to grind it down into a, so it's gonna get everywhere. There we go. Look like I'm baking, as the saying goes, if anybody don't know what the baking term is in the makeup world. Oops. It's where you put extra thick powder on and you just leave it sitting there baking. If you want extra definition on your face, or say if you put your foundation on first and you think, damn it, I forgot to put my eyeshadow on first, then you can cake underneath here with loads and loads of powder, do your foundation, and then all the drop you fall out, you just brush it away with the, and your face has had a bake at the same time, as well as brushing the fallout away. That's better. It was looking a bit like it needed setting. So I thought, well, rather than use a heavy phone powder, we'll go ahead and use this one, the elf one. Because I have the little elf thing as well, but I managed to get some powder as well. And the powder, sometimes you don't even need to use the little elf thing, because the powder does underneath the eyes, because it's so super fine. So even the elf powder is good. Recommended purchase, the elf powder. Hey? See how that makes it light there? If you put loads on, so like, just bear with me a minute. And then you leave it on. That's called baking. And then you come back to it about 20 minutes later and you just dust it off. Gives you a more defined look. See? I'll put some on that side now. It's called baking. It's more a term used for the drag community, because they use a lot of, you know, with them being men and they have to cover up the shadow, all the stubble and what have you. Bless them. What would we do without some drag queens? I know I don't know what I'd do without drag queens. My best friend's a transvestite, so there's no good asking me, because I love every single one of them, except for the one when I was a bit plumper. Well, saying that I'm a bit plumper, I was probably the same, and my hair was black jet hair. And I went to just putting these nose plugs in for a minute, because my nose is running. And I went to, what was it called now? Flying Handbag or something like that in Blackpool. And when I walked in, the drag queen that was doing the DJing, she said that she's the only one that I fell out with in the whole drag community, because she went, "Oh, look who's just walked in, Colleen Nolan." Well, sorry, Colleen Nolan, but of all the people I've ever been compared to look like, I just thought, you know, like Charlize Theron, or, you know, some beautiful models out there. Sorry, not Colleen. Nothing against you. It's just, you know, I get bloody compared to Colleen Nolan. Wonderful. Ah, never mind. And when I was blonde, and I was younger, they said I looked like Sharon from EastEnders. I'll never forget that. Oh my God. Anyway, right. Carry on. Such is life, and life is such. Right, so, I got some beautiful new. Look at the colour on that. Oh, damn it. I always show you with the bloody case on. Look how beautiful that colour is. Should we try a bit? We'll try a bit on the, while we're all purpley and blue today. On the blush. So we give a nice smile. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, that's pretty colour, isn't it? This one is by my lovely Revolution, and it is called One for Playing Games. Really? Me? No. Put some on there. Get some on the old cheekbones. It's a pretty colour, this one. Put a bit up here. And this is when I use my blush, this is when I use a bit for the tip of the nose. Or the top of the nose, should I say. I've always done it, and I just always think it just looks nice. For me it does. I don't like the two tram lines. I just always like a bit of either in the summertime I'll put a bit of Arabian glow there, but while it's not summer we'll use a bit of the blush, and it just looks like you've caught the sun on the top of your nose. And then we'll just put a bit on the chin. Yeah. And it just looks like you've caught the sun on the chin as well. It's a nice colour, that. One for playing games. It's in the sale. Vivid Baked Blush, it's called. Beautiful colour. Very nice indeed. Just keeping my eye on the time. Not done so bad. 31 minutes. Yes. That's because I've ended up pausing it and no chit chat in between. But not finished yet. So we've got plenty to do yet. We've got the lippy to do. And the highlighting. So, get plenty of blush on. That's it. I like a bit of colour. Why not? Why not? Right. What's next, girlies and boysies? Let me find a nice highlight, and then we'll have some nice pink lipstick to go with the ensemble, and then I think we're ready. And what time is it? It's still daylight. Oh, where's my watch? Oh, my new watch. It's only 2:30. We're going out at 7. Oh my God. Oh well, first time done and dusted. I suppose a bit of titivating with her and everything. But I bought this because I saw this trailing. Right, just going back to what I was saying before I got cut off again. This, another thing of mine that I saw trailing on the, oh, let me have a think now. Is it Instagram? One of them anyway, Instagram or Facebook. And they're called Starry Night watches. 15 to 20 quid again. And went on eBay this time, eBay. And they come in different colours. And mine's rose gold. And the reason what attracted me obviously was I liked the Starry Night back. And then you've got little diamonds for the, 12, 1, 2, 3. Excuse me, got a bit of wind there. And it's quite catchy, and they come in purple, blue, red, black, rose gold, gold. And I got this gold colour, and I think I got the rose gold. But what I liked about it was, as well, that when you put it on, because I can wake up in the night and I'm puffed up like a bloody pufferfish with too much water, it's got a magnetised strap, so you can have it on as, as tight or as slack as you feel. I mean, sometimes I have to really slacken it a bit because it's pinching. There we go, see? So guess what I paid? $4.99 from eBay. And I'm thinking of sending for another colour. Oh, and they did a deal on, if you buy two, you buy one. No, was it buy, get two and you get a third one free. So, Christmas presents for next year. Lovely, a £5. And when you get it, it's little clip thing there. Because you think to yourself, oh, every time I have to send for a watch, it's never got a battery in. So when it came, it had a little clip there, and I just pulled it out. And as soon as I pulled it out, it started working. So I'm made up with it. Made up. Might send for another colour. I love the purple colour. The purple colour's to die for. But you can have one in every colour. And they're really lovely. Blue, purple, black even. And they're very catchy on your wrist. So anyway, $4.99 from eBay. Mark my words. Just do that little tip what I showed you in first half of the video. Just mark everything down. Do your research. You will find it. Sorry for going off. Just coming down here for my bloody lipsticks. Oh, God, Bennett. You will find it cheaper on on eBay, Amazon, or even if you can't find them on sites like that, Google it. There may be another website that you can get it far cheaper from. But there you go. Right, so getting some lippy on. Oh, I've not done my highlighting yet. Okay. Let's get my glittery bag. What's that one? I need something with a hint of pink. What's this? Let's get that champagne, that. Can't have that. Katie Price. She has a nice one. Do one. Katie Price one. She has a bit of a nice one with pink highlights in it. Get my favourite brush. Right, here we go. Now, Neezy's favourite time. Put the highlight down the nose. Like so. Near the tip. Make the tip look super shiny. Okay. And do the top of the Cupid. Like so. Turn it round, use the big fluffy sides. Do the chinny chin chin. And then I'll do the sides of the... So, how's everybody been? Are you all alright after Christmas? We'll have a bit of a chat in this one. You all alright? Did you get everything you wanted off Santa? We just concentrated on the kids this year. Christmas is getting dearer and dearer and dearer and dearer. And we just want to make sure that those children get everything they want. And that's what you do. You club together as a family. Because that's what families are for. Send all your money off to Santa for those that are watching who still believe in Santa. I still believe in Santa. Love Santa Claus. There we go. Get a bit of glow going. That's it. And then we can pop the lippy on. Oh, my back's hurting now. Right, let's get some lip liner on. Revolution again. Lip liner in bold pink. And it comes with its own sharpener on the end, and they work. I think it was £1. Not three bad. Love Revolution, me. I might have to use I'll show you now. You see. Super duper. Don't even have to buy a sharpener. Now, I've been really good this week. Very good. I only cheated once. So, hope and pray that I've lost. I'll be happy with £1. If I lost £1, I'd be happy with that. I'm quiet in here. Neither. You shut up talking. Because you're putting your lip liner on. And you can't talk when you're putting your lip liner on. Right, there we go. Let's put some pink on. Let's put some Revolution on. What's this one called? Life is what you make it. And I am sure, well, look at that, isn't it beautiful? Woohoo! And the beauty about this is in the sales as well. Couple of quid. You get one end, which is the lippy. And then this end is lip gloss. How cool is that? I don't tend to use the lip gloss as much. I'm more of a lippy person. Best take that down or else I'm going to lose it. It takes me about 3 weeks to put lippy on. Very quiet in here. There we go. And then put that lippy on. And then just, I do use something on the top just to make it super shiny. This is my all-time favourite. Revolution again. Look at that baby. She is called Move a Little Closer. So, and you just put this Look at that. Super duper shiny whiny. There you go. All done. Right. Just have to sort the hair out now. And we're all good to go for Slimming World. Nearly 10 hours later. Okay, guys. I think I'm going to darken my eyebrows up a little bit. Not too sure whether whether they are dark enough. I don't feel they are anyway. So I'll get them a bit darker. Other than that, girlsies and boysies, all done and dusted. If there's anything you want me to try, just ask, because YouTube do have a little a comment box down below. If you haven't anything to ask, then have a super lovely week. We're just crashing into super weekend, so have a lovely weekend whatever you're doing, and I'll see you in the next video. Sending lots of love to everybody out there. Keep on giving me a thumbs up and maybe subscribe. It is up to you. Okay, darlings. Bye.